Think about this. Here's an example of logic. Because your paradigm controls your logic. Think about this. And what's logical to you is rooted in what you currently understand. What's logical to you is rooted in what you currently understand and what you're currently aware of. Now, again, think about this. What is logical to you is based from what you currently understand and what you're currently aware of. What you currently understand and what you're currently aware of only knows how to deliver your current results. So here's a practical example. The Wright brothers flying. They wanted to fly. It wasn't logical for anyone to fly. Why? Because the belief of the day, the habitual thinking of the time was, heavier than air things cannot fly. There's nothing flying in the sky but birds. Heavier than air things cannot fly. Now think about that one, because the things that they were looking at in the sky were birds, and they were heavier than air. But it's not logical for you to fly. That's nuts. Are you crazy? You can't do that. That's impossible. See, that was logical. How wrong were they? This is what I mean by what's logical to you is your enemy. If you want to change the results in your life, you have to start thinking from what's illogical. You have to start thinking with uncommon sense. There's so many people who say, oh, you just got to think with common sense. Think with common sense. Those people are fools. They do not understand this. Think about that. Just think with common sense. Common sense. Common sense is full of dumb, limiting ideas. Common sense leads to common results. Are any of you interested in common results? I'm not. Remove common sense. Remove what's logical. Think from what's illogical. Think from what's uncommon. What is illogical? What are the things that I've got to act on that are different than how I'm thinking now? That's the only way you are going to change your life. You've got to go against your conditioning. And if you don't recognize that or understand that, you're going to be in a lot of frustration. You're going to be confused. Because you know a lot of stuff, but then things aren't changing. Why? Because you don't know that. You don't understand that. Think about this. It's the concept that you believe to be true of yourself that determines the results of your life. It's the attitude that you have towards yourself. And that attitude's rooted in what you believe and the habits you have. Now again, really think about this. If your concept of yourself were different, if what you believed about yourself were different, if you had different habits, then everything in your world would be different. Your concept of yourself being what it is, everything in your world must be as it is. I made a video on this on TikTok. Oh my gosh, it exploded. It's powerful. You should re-listen to it over and over and over again. Write that in the first person. If my concept of myself were different, everything in my world would be different. My concept of myself being what it is, everything in my world must be as it is. Oh my gosh, see? We're talking about beliefs and habits. You want to earn more? You want to have that amazing relationship? You want to start that new career? You want to buy that new home, new car? All of it. You want to change your life dramatically? There is no other way to do it other than to change what's in you automatically. You must change the paradigm. Okay? Change you. That's right, your beliefs and habits. I love this. Manuel Manuspa. Everyone thinks I'm crazy and delusional. I love it. Oh my gosh. Somebody actually put that in the comments. So must I be delusional? Abso-freaking-lutely, yes, you should be. I find that to be a badge of honor when people say that I'm crazy and I'm nuts. That's impossible. Thank you. I know where you're not going. Remember, impossible is an opinion. Yes, take that as a wonderful, beautiful badge of honor. You're delusional. You're crazy. I love it when people come in here and say that I'm nuts. I'm crazy. I love it when people come in here and say, don't listen to him. He's nuts. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh my gosh. There's nothing more expensive than a closed mind. then we escort them out. Okay? All right. Yeah, they don't understand.